Hi guys, Coach Lucas from Jurassic CrossFit here, and today I want to talk to you guys about pre-workout and what pre-workout does for you and why we specifically sell the type of pre-workout that we do at our gym. So backstory first, if we're going to talk about pre-workout, you need to know about the three energy systems that power our body. All right, first up, you have your ATP or your cellular energy, and that powers our body in like 1 rep max, like less than 5 to 10 seconds of effort, like think maximum effort. And once that's gone, it takes a while to replenish in our cells for us to build that ATP back up. All right, the second energy pathway is called our glycolytic or our sugar pathway. And what that does is that body essentially powers us through what most of us would think of as a 400-meter race, like one time around the football field. I think 2 minutes-ish of effort, right? That is when we're going to switch into our sugar pathway. And once we burn through the sugar, we're going to switch to our third energy pathway, which is our oxidative pathway. And that's where the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide generates energy for our body to help fuel us in workouts. So with our three energy pathways, we can understand a little bit more about what pre-workout does for our body, okay? The pre-workout that we carry at our gym is called Ascent. We have it in 3 flavors: raspberry lemonade, orange mango, and blueberry raspberry. And the reason that I like this is because not only is this a pre-workout for energy, but it also helps us hold on to some water, right? And if we're going to talk about any kind of supplements, the first place I'm going to go is the back, okay? I want to see the ingredients. And so that's what I'm going to do real quick, is we're going to go through the ingredients in this pre-workout so we can all understand a little bit better why this pre-workout helps us in workouts. Okay, so the first ingredient that you'll see on here, let's see if I can get it up, is whey protein isolate. Okay, and if we super deep into the science, there's whey protein isolate and whey protein concentrate. All right, whey protein concentrate says the purity of that whey protein only needs to be around 30%. The rest can be fat and carbs. But whey protein isolate, we're looking at more of a 90% purity there, so more of just protein. So we're starting with protein, which is interesting in a pre-workout because we're talking before we work out. And I think the reason that they put that protein in there is to help jumpstart a pathway in our body, right? So if we get too much protein in our body, if our body detects elevated levels of protein in our bloodstream, then our pancreas pumps out a cool hormone called glucagon. And what glucagon is going to do is it's going to convert stored body fat into sugar. So if you remember, our second energy pathway is our sugar pathway, our glycolytic pathway. So when we start to pump that glucagon into our bloodstream, we're opening up fat stores and turning them into energy to use in our workout. So boom, we like whey protein isolate in our pre-workout. The next ingredient is organic cane sugar, right? You may be thinking, why am I about to take sugar before I work out? Think of that second energy pathway. When that sugar starts to get absorbed and it gets into my bloodstream, it's going to give us a boost of energy that we're going to use, and that's going to be tailed by that boost of energy from the glucagon. So we're already talking a double effect here, which I like. I'm down for that. All right. Next ingredient says natural flavors. I don't know what the heck that means. So we're going to continue to citric acid. Okay. A lot of people use citric acid in their supplements because it helps it break down water better. But there's also been some science that says it may stimulate the production of ATP, which is that cellular energy. And if we fast forward, there's malic acid in here as well. Malic acid also looks at increasing the production of ATP. You've got sodium citrate in there. I honestly can't remember what sodium citrate does, but I did look it up, and I think, if I remember correctly, that's also geared towards the generation of adenosine blah, 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 ATP. If anybody can remember how to actually say that, drop it in the comments below. But when you get to the coffee fruit extract, that's where we get our caffeine from, all right? And if you look at the front of the bag, you've got 150 milligrams of caffeine. So we're not terribly high on the caffeine spectrum, but that caffeine is going to help our body prepare itself for exercise, right? Caffeine is a natural source of increasing our heart rate, increasing our respiratory rate. Like, we all know what caffeine does and we love it. 150 milligrams is the perfect dosage pre-workout to help give me a little bit more energy, right? You have some pre-workouts out there with a very, very high level of caffeine, but I don't like going over 200 milligrams of caffeine in one serving. So 150 is perfect for me. Stevia leaf extract to help it not taste so help it taste better, right? And then sunflower lecithin, which helps bond everything together. So overall, I love this pre-workout. I take it almost every time that I work out. I try to take it about 5 to 10 minutes before the workout, because it's advertised on here that you should take it 20 to 30 minutes before you work out. And if you think about our typical CrossFit class, it's about 20 minutes in the class before we get to a workout. So I like to drink it as I'm standing there with a whiteboard brief. I like it. Gives me a second pair of legs in the workout. It also doesn't make me feel itchy. Some pre-workouts make people feel itchy, and that's from the beta-alanine in there. I don't like that itchy kind of crawly skin feeling. This pre-workout doesn't do that for me. But what it does do really gives me a second pair of legs in a workout. If I'm in like an 8 to 10 minute workout and I'm starting to get in that halfway where I'm starting to dig deep, this really helps almost give me a push, right? Help me perform a little bit better. I've seen it work well for a lot of people. If you want to try it this week, just let me know. I'm up at the gym and I'll give you guys samples. I love to let everybody try this out. But if you're looking at supplements to help you perform better, I do love Ascents pre-workout right before I work out every time. Definitely be taking it this Friday before the open. And if you guys want to look what's going to give you that little extra edge, little push, hook us up, grab some of that pre-workout from the gym, try it out. I love it. Thanks, guys. Bye.